Yo guys, welcome back to another video. This time, I want to talk about what we might be able to see from the 2022 New Year's celebration in Dokkan, considering it's Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. Now, honestly, who knows what will happen, but at first I want to talk about what these characters might look like as far as leader skills and links go. Obviously, with their passives and like active skill conditions and all this other stuff, we have no idea, right? It's impossible to predict. They don't really make characters in patterns. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Gohan at some point had guard and Piccolo had healing or a scouter or something. I'm kind of just basing their past, like these predictions off of Tech Ultimate Gohan and Physical Piccolo or Dokkan Fest Piccolo. Again, I could be completely wrong, but that's all we'd really have to go off of as far as what their passes would be like. Alright, now first, if we go into what last New Year's was like, you had light login bonus, the Ginyu Force login, missions, the tight banners, the easy A for Goten and Trunks, the weekend missions, uh, the dual Dokkan Fest, and then the fusions easy A, right? Bunch of returning events that were relevant to, dual Dokkan Fest, new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, and some sub easies, right? So all in all, not that bad, right? Now, obviously, since we uh hmm, honestly, I do feel like we could see a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history, probably based off the movie, and the superhero story event or limit event or whatever it is would probably come back. But as far as like Extreme Z areas, I have no clue, right? So I feel like we could see this weekend mission, obviously Easy A, the type banners will probably come back. Uh, uh, honestly, yeah. I mean, we could see a new. Well, that Tech Super Strike Piccolo could probably get as easy a T-Or. I could see it. Right. So this was last year, right? Now let's look at what last year's banners were like, so that we have a more general idea of what we'd expect for this year. So obviously this would be like a Beast Gohan or something, right? Now, since LRs are featured on this banner, uh, I feel like it's possible Final Form, or not actually, probably not Final Form Cooler. I feel like Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza could be on this banner, or maybe it's just gonna be Gohan and Cell again, and like the older two Tanabata LRs. I mean, I guess Tech Gogeta could be on here somewhere, right? And then the Janemba and Pikkon are also featured on these banners, so that means Physical Goku and Kid Buu will be on the banners as well, right? Gotenks and Buu were Golden Week of 2018, I think. 2019? Oh, 2020. Okay, right. So I think it's possible we see Goku, Gohan, and Cell return. I don't think anything. Well, BoJack was 2020 November, right? Yeah. So what was what came out last November? Like at the end of last November. Was Tech Androids, I think, right? So Tech Androids are probably here. Tech Gohan. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what a lot of this banner, like these last couple of units are, like Gohan and Beerus and all that, right? But yeah, I just wanted to, and the thing is, they don't release banner units, so we shouldn't expect like a banner unit pan or anything. I feel like we could get a Pan, but she'd be a free-to-play character, probably, right? So that's kind of what we'd expect from the banner. Now, I want to talk about Gohan's leader skill, potentially. Now, we know that they introduced the Dragon Ball Superheroes category. That will definitely be one of his leader skills, probably. But I want to talk about him also leading Goku family. Now, or well, not leading Goku family. Hold on, where is? Yeah, here it is. I feel like he should lead Miraculous Awakening as well. If he's on Miraculous Awakening, of course, obviously. But this team needs help, right? And you got some solid options on here, right? LR God Goku's gonna easy A. Namek Goku's pretty okay. UI Goku still has some value. AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta's pretty good still. STR Namek Goku's really good. But yeah, this team needs help. And since his first leader skill is going to be so strong, I feel like him leading a bit of a weaker team as his secondary skill is such a bad thing. Um, and also, I do think that he should give an extra 30% to Goku family, probably. Now, as funny as it is to say, like there are so many of the new 200% lead characters that lead Goku family, but none of them are the 30% that make the 200%. It's always the 170, like Bardock and Goku and Gohan. Both of them have come out this year, both lead Goku family, but as 170 and not the extra 30%. So I feel like that'd be pretty cool. I feel like Gohan should also probably potentially lead Exploding Rage. I don't have it pulled up, but let's pull it up right now. Right. Dokkan Fest Goku, so it's a good team. Ooh, Carnival Goku. Looking on it, this team actually it's gotten a couple of solid buffs this year. Wait, is AGL Aider on here? Hold on. No, would have been such a good buff for this team. STR Goku's on here. I mean, again, this is a weaker team, but it's got like one of the top 5 TURs in the game on it. So, and it's got like the current second best unit in the game on it. So, pretty solid. Probably better than Miraculous Awakening, but Miraculous Awakening needs help because Powerful Comeback has Carnival Goku as leader. So I feel like Miraculous Awakening, that dropped at the same time, should also get a new top tier like LR leader, right? Although that's my 2 cents on Gohan's leader skill. Now let's talk about what links he could have. I feel like his links it's gonna be very similar to this guy, because look, he's got 5 links, and those links on Beast Gohan would just be Legendary Power and Fierce Battle. I could very reasonably see him having all these. Maybe instead of Brainiacs, he would have Cold Judgment though, or Saiyan Lineage. Or wait, no, we already Saiyan Lineage here. I feel like Brainiacs would be replaced with Cold Judgment on Ultimate/Beast Gohan though. But I feel like this would be the closest to his links we could expect. Because I don't think there's an adult Gohan in the game with Gaze of Respect, which is another team that I feel. Hold on, this Piccolo right here is Gaze of Respect, right? So is there a single Ultimate Gohan character that has it? Nope. It's really unfortunate, right? So yeah, um, that's basically all I have to say for Gohan. Now let's talk about Piccolo. Again, if I feel like Piccolo could also lead the superheroes category or DBS heroes category. So I feel like he at some in some way have Namekians as part of his leader skill. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, right? I feel like it just needs help, man. Like a lot of the better, like two of the better, like just generic banner units in the game are on here in these two STR Piccolos, right? This team just needs whatever help it can get. And I mean, at any point we could get a Lord Slug or Demon King Piccolo Dokkan Fest, and that would also buff the team. We could also get Piccolo Jr. or like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Kami Dokkan Fest, right? Like this team needs help. I feel like Orange Piccolo should lead it, and perhaps, or maybe, I don't have it pulled up again because expert YouTuber, but I feel like it's also worth noting that he could lead Worthy Rivals, right? Because Worthy Rivals has not gotten a new leader since this Vegeta that came out in 2020. And if you look at this team, it's not insanely good, but it's pretty okay. Hold on. What? Oh no, the Gammas are on here. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no, forget Namekians. Lead Worthy Rivals. And I don't know, put what should his 30% be? Um, I'm using this Piccolo as like a baseline here. Hold on. Alright. I feel like his extra 30% should. You know what? Make it movie heroes, right? Make it movie heroes. Or Bond of Master and Disciple would be pretty decent too, right? There's a lot to do with this Piccolo. I feel like this Piccolo needs to be better than Beast Gohan because this Piccolo helps out a lot of way worse teams, right? Um, so since we just talked about his potential leader skill, I want to talk about his link set. I feel like replace Z fighters with probably Gaze of Respect, and I feel like this would be the best leaks or link set for Piccolo. Or what's this one's link set? Because maybe this one's better. Nope, never mind. I prefer physical Piccolo's link skills. And on the subject of this Piccolo, I feel like for the easy A, it should be this guy, right? Because the only other contenders I could see is Tech Gohan, which they're afraid of him. They're not touching him, so he's out. And there's not even an LR that's like relevant to these. I guess Broly, Chile, and Lemho could easy A. I don't know. It has to be this Piccolo, right? This Piccolo is going to easy A here. And if you look at his passive, you look at his kit, he's pretty okay for a unit that came out almost 3 years ago. Like two and a half. He's pretty solid. Like he sacks, he heals, he's got a scouter, and then when he transforms, he can stun. He has damage reduction and crit chance, and heals, and still has a scouter. His links don't even change either. Like this Piccolo's like when he easies, he's gonna be nasty. And guess what? He'll link with Power Awakening and Orange Piccolo. That would probably be if Orange Piccolo can guard or reduce damage or something. Actually, wait, this guy can reduce damage and he heals. Like I feel like you could just slap some like more defense on him, and then there you go. His link skill or his leader skill wouldn't be that bad. And again, and just be some nice buffs to these teams, because you could even run the STR banner unit Piccolo and just like transform the physical Piccolo after a bit, and then even these two could be a rotation. Like there's a lot of potential if this guy EZs. Obviously, I don't know what they would do with him, but he was built so strong, I doubt they'd fumble him. And on the subject of Namekians, uh, I I'm a fumble. This guy should also have a sub EZA release because he stacks both attack and defense. And if things get more dire, he gets more damage. Like this, if you're like basically almost dead, this guy's not taking damage from like anything. Oh, but it's tied to a Piccolo. But guess what? There, there's potential for some really good Piccolo right now, and it launches an additional super. That's not written the way we want, but I feel I'm more trusting of a guaranteed additional super than a guaranteed additional normal that has a chance of being a super. I'm more trusting of the guaranteed super. And guess what? It's tied to a Wicked Bloodline enemy. And as it stands right now, the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone is the hardest like event series like events in the game. So again, this nail is pretty good for that. And he does link pretty well with physical Piccolo, and I'd imagine he'd also link pretty well with Power Awakening and Orange Piccolo. So yeah, release this guy sub easy physical Piccolo, and there you go. You fixed the Namekian team. It's now good. You are welcome. And I guess they could also release a boss rush stage, although I feel like they're not going to. Although there is a potential that we finally get like the stage 2 of the Cell Max event. I just hope that it's not too insanely tough. Although if it is, that just means Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo are just that broken. And another thing I feel like it's worth talking about is that while it's been established that Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, like their forms are like nobody knows if it's just going to be an attack or a transformation. But I feel like people are overlooking the possibility of them having two active skills because it's happened already with 7th tier LRs. So why couldn't it happen again, right? Like they transform as an active and then they have an active skill super attack. Or even Piccolo could have like an active skill giant form again once he goes orange. So, I mean, I feel like it could happen. I kind of want it to happen. I'm kind of grasping at straws here. But how cool would it be if like Beast Gohan does the special beam cannon and it's like a guaranteed crit with like a huge attack buff or something, right? And it does like attack nullification or something, right? Or action break or whatever you call it. Like how cool would that be? I don't know. I'm tired. Uh, if you like, if you like what anything that I've said here, like feel free to join the discussion. Whatever you feel like these characters will be, all that fun stuff. And without further ado, what is going every?